What is going on there, citizens of the Reject Nation? We got ourselves a trailer for The Exorcist Believer. Make me a Johnny. Johnny, how are you, Johnny?
I am ready to believe, sir. How are you?
I am ready to believe as well. Ladies and gentlemen, leave your thoughts down below on what you think about this trailer. I heard that some people did get to see this trailer when it played before Oppenheimer, but because John and I, we were at our press screening for that film, we did not get a chance to see this trailer yet. But it is from David Gordon Green, who obviously helmed the recent Halloween trilogy. And this is supposed to be a new trilogy as well, and the true sequel to The Exorcist, the original film. If I'm not mistaken, Elen Burstyn, she is also reprising her role. After we watch it, of course, we will review it. Let's see what's going on. Also, yeah, quick plug. I just got this out of the mail. Our Ahsoka shirt just came in the mail for those Ahsoka Tano fans. However, this shirt is literally only going to be available on the Zero Edition site till the end of July. After that, it will no longer be available. So if you want to get yourself an Ahsoka shirt, a great way to support the channel, please go ahead and hit up the link in the description box. All right, let's watch this.
Good day. Hey, be home by dinner.
I love you. Good morning, Mr. Fielding.
Morning, Catherine.
Drop zone. It's metaphorical.
Catherine, it's about 7 hours ago, and that's the last information we have.
Catherine!
Angela?
If you can hear this, we love you. Please come home.
Interesting. So it's a missing daughter movie.
Hey, you found her? What are you and Catherine doing out there in those woods?
You were just walking and walking. That's all I remember.
Angela,
Saw the Slender Man.
how long you were gone?
A few hours.
Baby, you've been gone 3 days.
Chilling.
72 hours.
Nah, I got a little Exorcist key on the music.
Tubular bells.
What'd you say?
I didn't say nothing.
Thought I heard you say something.
Well, at least you could pee in the bathroom.
You okay?
Oh, they're both possessed.
Wherever those girls went, they brought something back with them.
No.
The body and the blood of Jesus Christ.
Oh, jeez.
Blood? Body in the blood?
Oh my.
Catherine. Body in the blood. The body in the blood. The body and the blood.
Catherine!
The body and the blood. The body and the blood.
Okay.
Pretty creepy.
Anything like this.
Mommy?
No, but there are people out there who have.
Reagan. She's back.
Nice match.
Yes, more than I'd like.
I believe you can help get our girls back.
Exorcism.
Damn.
Eating the Bible.
Yeah.
Religion. They all use different methods. It's going to take all of them.
Don't be scared,
We've met before.
Mother.
Oh, okay.
That's creepy.
Stop it, hurting!
Oh. Jeez.
What did you do?
Is that
Good makeup here.
they're beating in sync?
Oh.
God played a trick on you.
Jeez. Not bad.
Good effect on the flash photography there at the end. All right, John. Well, what did you think of this trailer? What pros did you find? What pros did you find here?
Yeah. I mean, certainly this looks chilling, and it looks harsh, and it looks demonic. And I mean, you have one little girl who sort of looks like Linda Blair, so that takes you right back along with the, present day Elen Burstyn.
The black girl.
Yes, the black girl who looks just a spitting image of Linda Blair. But yeah, the story of a father-daughter and then bringing in Elen Burstyn, it makes sense to me. Leslie Odom Jr., great actor. I'm excited to see what he brings to this. It definitely has some of that David, like if you've seen the Halloween movies, it feels like that similar sort of 70s-esque style that doesn't 100% say Exorcist to me, but this has that same sort of restraint too that the original Exorcist seems to have. It seems like it's splitting the difference between that more aggressive tone versus the percolating and the, building ominous looming dread that just, sort of consumes as the movie goes further. But I mean, it's a kind of a heavy prospect to come back after so long and be like, nah, this is the sequel to The Exorcist, especially after the Exorcist sequels, especially the third one, have garnered their own sort of love and respect over time. So I'm part of me is cautiously optimistic. Part of me is like, I wonder what is going to really set this apart from a lot of other ghost and haunting and possession movies that we've gotten lately that are all clearly inspired by The Exorcist.
Yeah.
And yeah, like there are certainly a lot of images. Like I got most interested by like some of the odd, like dogs fighting each other and their car crashes happening. And this looks like it's going to span like deceptively further than the contained focus of this trailer seems to be implying, but I'm not 100% sure. Obviously, it's just a trailer. But yeah, I mean, this is a bit of a tall order, and David Gordon Green, I mean, was 1.5 out of 3 for me in terms of like success rate on those Halloween movies, and this is an even taller order, I think, because The Exorcist garners a lot more like cinematic respect in a different way as a film. So the prospect of coming in and being like, this is the sequel is a bit audacious to me, but we'll see how it goes. What did you think?
Yeah, this feels like the Blumhouse take on The Exorcist. Sure. It really does. Like, I guess I was, due to the pre-hype that this movie was getting, I have not actually seen any of those other Exorcist movies. I've only seen the original when I was a child. Growing up in Catholic school, the film did absolutely terrify me. But yeah, that first Exorcist movie is a very long movie, if I'm not mistaken, and it's pretty character-driven, and there's such a deliberate build-up to the finale with intermittently having a rather terrifying moment or a terrifying scene and some very iconic ones, where here it definitely has that accelerated visceral punch to it that at times I was very much intrigued by what we were seeing on screen. Other times it looked like a movie that I would, if it wasn't called The Exorcist, I would go, this looks like a movie that's trying to be The Exorcist.
Yeah, a little bit.
And then other times I appreciated the way it was being shot, and other times it also kind of looks a bit made for TV in a way. And that might have something to do with the fact that they are trying to capture this in the framing of like a 1970s movie, yet it's digitally shot. So it doesn't quite
They can
translate
add a
as
film
strong.
grain filter to that.
But do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what kind of gives it a bit of a made for TV, like a really good made for TV effect.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of great movies that go to streaming now or something like that obviously look really good. But I mean, overall, I like the idea too of of course bringing Elen Burstyn back, which did give me more Insidious vibes, and that's why I was getting impressions of like this is like a Blumhouse Exorcist movie for sure, and the concept too of it being within 2 girls, so double the power.
Yeah.
Neat idea of something to add a little bit of a twist to it, and of course having some moments that directly seem to homage the original one, which does line up a little bit more considering that this plot line is the original demon is back.
Pazuzu.
Yeah, they're out for revenge or something. I don't know what it is they're going for.
One woman's soul. You got to torture this woman a little bit more.
Yeah, this one feels like it would be an entertaining movie. It looks good to me. It doesn't look like sometimes you watch it. Granted, it is just a trailer though. So to me, I am tempering my expectations at this moment. I did like David Gordon Green's first couple I love his first Halloween movie. I liked the second one, and I was not a fan of his third one. I was in that camp. You were. I was not. So I was not a fan of that third one. And this, to me, I think kind of warrants a little bit more of the David Gordon Green from Halloween Ends. Even though I don't like that movie, I'm like, but this is Exorcist, and it kind of warrants a little bit more of that David Gordon Green, where you are going for something that feels more unique, where this feels currently, maybe the movie itself is actually like very different in its execution, but at least with what they're advertising out of a very long trailer, actually, it's like, seems like pretty by the numbers.
Seems like it wants
get.
to be more punchy than it wants
Yes.
to be like, suspenseful or something like that. It seems like it wants to really get you in that insidious sort of like, we're coming at you kind of aggressive vibe.
Yeah. Again, just a trailer, but at this current moment in time, it does feel a little bit more by the numbers than I originally had hoped that we would get for its first trailer.
Yeah, and I mean, too, I'm always a little wary when you're like, we're coming back for the Legacy sequel, and it's a trilogy.
Yeah.
Because, I feel like Halloween demonstrated that they kind of seem to have gotten a little bit ahead of themselves in that approach. And this is something that I think will require an even steadier hand because, again, you've got a more everyone loves the original Halloween and coming back to that, and everyone loves the original Exorcist, but they're different films. And one is certainly a much longer, more dramatic, more sort of spiral of deterioration kind of movie.
Sure.
And so, I don't know. This I'm curious to see how they'll split the difference in tone and how they will stretch this out over 3 movies when the original Exorcist trilogy and beyond had already had, kind of its own struggles becoming a franchise.
Yeah, I mean, the acting looks good and all, so we'll see. But what did you guys think about the trailer? I wonder how this trailer actually plays in a theater more than released on YouTube. So, just let us know your thoughts down below. Be sure to subscribe, leave a like, and hey, we will talk with you guys soon. Thank you so much for being here.